Warning: the following program contains world premiere certified ball players, incredible interviews, latest, hottest content material, may not be suitable for people with the following medical condition: original phobia, acute player hater disorder, no jumper, no handles, allergic to playing defense. If you suffer from any of these conditions, contact your coaching staff.
3 minutes to go.
Welcome to Licensed to Ball podcast, where certified ballers play. And now here's your host, Hip Hop.
Welcome to the show. I got a little bit of echo, so it seems like I'm stuttering and stuff, but it got a little bit of echo. But we got Who Wants to Smoke Day 1. And we got on deck today on day 1. It's ALT 2025 class. And Coach AJ going to be joining the show. And then we're going to be talking about the Atlantic Celtics. Atlantic Celtics got 2 hot players, really played well this weekend. There's a whole bunch of people played this weekend, but on deck we got Jaden Williams and Jakari Harris. Both of them been playing well. We're going to have some stuff on them. And then we got Josh Hill, the latest addition to the Game Elite 17 under. And he played with them last year, but he left in middle season. He came back, and he just looked like a new person, man. Look at that kid. Ooh, if he keep playing like he playing and the size he playing, man, he gonna blow up. Josh Hill gonna blow up. A 6'10", 6'11" kid like that, man, he gonna blow up. Man, it's like freaking ridiculous. He's just gonna, the dude gonna blow up. He's gonna really blow up. So I learned a lot this weekend seeing these people play, seeing a lot of these kids play, and I was very impressed with a lot of these kids, man, watching them play. And seeing some other people like Upward Stars got some players. Team Dickinson had players. Oh, man. And then another one, Anthony Edwards 16s. I like them. They got about 3 or 4 solid dudes I really like. I got to catch out and check out again. Man, no, it's real nice. Sean put on a good event. Sean gets some of the top players out there, all the talent out there, top teams. So Sean do a real good job doing this and putting on an event. And now he branching out, had 2 events at the same weekend at 2 different states. Sean, man, you're expanding, man. You can be nationwide before you know it, man. You putting everybody to shame. You work with everybody get along with you, man. It's dope, man, what you do, man. I appreciate what you do, man. I like what you're doing because it make my job easier, man. So like the first one we're gonna do is gonna be Jaden. We're gonna be doing Jaden Williams. We're gonna be first thing we're gonna be doing talking about the Jaden Williams, man. I mean not Jaden Williams, Jakari Harris. My fault. Jakari Harris is gonna be the first one we talk about on here, but I don't know. I might have it. I forgot what I had. I might have it all. I might have this all messed up and out of line, man. I'm not too sure because I'm a one-man band with putting this show together. I'm a one-man band putting this show together, so I'm not even too sure. But yeah, we got the Celtics up first, and we're gonna probably be talking about Jakari Harris first. I got to check and see what video I got in the queue, man. Just excuse me. See on this. Yeah, Jakari Harris. I didn't trust my memory, but the kid played exceptionally well this weekend. Very impressed with him, man. He handled the rock good, passing the ball. But I think he a bona fide 2. This kid's a bona fide 2, and I know Purdue wants him real bad. That kid's a bona fide 2 to me. Bona fide 2. He's really putting it on with the jump shot, taking it off dribble. doing all kind of things, and like this stuff is like just really like light work, man. And like just light work. What he doing? Court vision, all that. Got it going on, man. This kid had it going on this weekend. Shot, get to the goal. He got sneaky bounce. One thing about this game I really like about this game right now is he's seeing the floor better. That's one thing I like about him. He is seeing the floor better. Shot always been there, but he's getting to the hole more, and he's seeing the floor better. That's what I like about this game, and he's getting real confident in what he's doing. And he went in there, and he's looking to go to and one, but that's what I like. You saw in that play, he didn't complain. He didn't complain at all about that, about getting bumped, and they didn't call it. But he was going the whole 4A and one. As you can see, he got an and one on that, and how he just mixing up and changing his speeds right here. Then got to the goal on that with they didn't do no help, and then look at the play defense on the way back down court. Guy finished well around the rim, man. This kid just silky smooth. Silky smooth. Man, the kid is just silky smooth. I like what I see out of him, man. I want to make a nice little mix on him. He's on the list of making a mix on, so we're gonna get him going on. And then this other kid, Shakari, he look like a great pro. He's gonna be a great college player, but the other kid, like, he could be a pro. I had two things in my head, but Jaden Williams, when I'm talking about, that's what I got in my head. I was saying that Jaden Williams look like he's gonna be a nice little pro, and I don't know why that. There we go. No. There we go. I'm hitting the wrong thing, man. I got all these hitting these buttons and trying to think about what I'm talking about. I apologize, but Jaden Williams. I think he's about 6'10" kid, playing in the Carolina, I think North Carolina to be specifically. And I really like what I saw with him. Kid got a lot of better. I tried to get him on the show at the end in about July of last year. I still want the kid on the show. Man, that kid is nice. He had his game on display. And, man, really, the big man, they stole the show. Because we're going to talk about another big man coming up, too. But they really stole the show, so, man. Really stole the show. But this kid, he plays the new modern-day style, how all these people are playing now. And you know how the bigs are playing out and they ain't playing 5-man out. And I'm gonna go ahead and play this video while I'm talking so you can see what I'm talking about. You're just not looking at me and see what I'm talking about. But look at he putting the ball on the floor now and about to take this dude off the dribble to the goal. And it's at like roughly about 6'10". He doing this at 6'10". Doing this kind of things, man. That's like freaking ridiculous what he's doing, and get off the floor so quick. You know, he a big, so he a 2-foot jumper, but he get off the floor quick. And he's playing smart, and he knows, like, he took that shot and he took his time because he knew he had to take his time because he know most bigs not used to guarding out there on the 3-point shot. So he took his time because he knew the guy ain't coming. If the guy came, he wanted a tip dunk that I wanted him to get that so bad because I was going to put that up that night. But he wanted the guy to come out here so he could take him off the dribble, like right now. He put a smaller big on him, and look what he doing to him. He put him in the spin circle right there, doing the overhand, right-handed hook on him, and just playing. He's just playing with these people, man. He's the most skilled big man at the camp. He just playing with these guys, man. He just having his way with them and doing what he want to do. Playing defense too, you know, like guarding that goal. That's what I like to see out of these kids when they doing these kind of things. I love to see that these kids putting it together and stuff they doing in the lab, and they come out and display what they've been doing in the lab, and that's which is a beautiful thing. Doing that, man. This kid, any big he put on him, if he was quicker than them, he took him off the dribble. If he was bigger than them, he shot over them or posted them up. And hey, man, around that basket, he is tearing it down. Around that basket, he is tearing it down. That's that guy, they tearing it down. And I had to get a nod. He had a better weekend than Josh Hill, but I like this kid for over a year now, and I like this potential. Even I saw Josh Hill's potential. But really, I really love Josh Hill this weekend because how much he has to prove. This guy always been going up. Stock on the rise already. You know, stock been going on the rise, but Josh Hill stock is going up. So I was more impressed with Josh Hill because this guy right here, he always been doing good. Like I said, I wanted him on the show, join the show and play. You know, I mean, and just join the show and talk. I'm gonna play. I'm just watching him play and talking about more than one thing at the same time and get me all confused what I'm talking about, man. But this kid right here, he's showing signs of a pro. This very high major right here. This kid is very, very, very high major, but showing signs of a pro. I like what I see out of this kid, and the growth and development of this kid is on point, man. It's really on point. And he see me in the gym recording them and stuff. He really don't know who I am, but when he see this podcast and how we put this together, he gonna understand what we be doing when we in the gym putting it together and showing this, man. So, Celtics, we want Jaden Williams on the show. And Sha'Carri, man, answer your DMs because I want you on the show talking about this footage we be putting up on you, man. We got to have y'all on the show, man. We want to be complete out the Atlanta Celtics, man. One of the hometown teams on with a podcast based out of, man. We got to have y'all on here, man. But, man, we're going to go ahead and transition over to Game Elite 2024 teams. And they had a lot of good players on their team, too, as well. But Josh Hill, man, Josh Hill came out and really showed out, man. He really showed out. I was very impressed with Josh Hill, man. Very impressed with him, man. He came and showed out. This kid got control of his body. And one of the biggest things I was thinking about him, it just seemed like to me he just grew so fast. And then he never developed. And then people want to stick him on the go. That kid play on the perimeter too as well, man. We're going to play his video. So, man, you can see what I'm talking about, man. This kid just was starting off right here with this nice little two-hand dunk right here, man. I mean, these bigs had it on display. Had it on display. Get this ball off the rim. Really don't come down with it. He really didn't jump because he was so tall, but he didn't come down with it. That's why you like to see how the bigs don't bring it down. He had to bring this one down, but turn away from the defense, fadeaway fadeaway jump shot, you know, in the right here. The only thing bad about this shot, and the guy's running at him, he shot it inside the line. Then another did a turnaround hook. And he loves turning to that left shoulder. Right here, put the ball on the floor because he know he big in this guy, and the guy tried to get in front of him because he quick, but he just shot right over the guy, man. Shot right over the guy. Just making it happen. Just shot right over the guy. The bigs had it on display this weekend, man. The bigs had it on display this weekend. The bigs were making it happen. Showing it. This is amazing. Which is so amazing to me about these bigs, the body control that they have playing. Cause it look like they playing like it look like a guard. You watching a guard play. That's like you really watching a guard play. You seem like the oversized guard playing. And that's what I like about this. They watching they just skill. Some of these big man more skill than the guards are. Only in Atlanta, I tell you. Only in Atlanta. I kid you, there's other places doing the same thing, but you know, Atlanta got a lot of it. Atlanta got a lot of it. Atlanta got a lot of it. Yes, they got a lot of it. But I was really impressed by how this kid played because going to what he did last year into this year, I'm very impressed. I'm really very impressed with what he has done. But like it's kind of like a spitting image when you see both of these kids play, both of these bigs play. It's like a spitting image. It really is. But when we come back from break, man, we're gonna have that ALT 2025 with Coach AJ coming on the show, joining the show. First time making his appearance. I feel like I'm getting old because I watch AJ play and I cover AJ team and him. And now he's coaching. Make me feel like I'm getting real old or something, man. Like man. I'm getting real bad. Coach AJ coming up though. We're gonna have him coming up right after break. We're gonna have Coach AJ when we get back into this.
This is Caleb Banks, and you are listening to License to Ball.
This is Trent Markwith with Relentless Hoops, and you're listening to License to Ball.
This is Coach Washington, head coach at Pebblebrook High School. You are listening to License to Ball.
You're tuned into the hottest prep basketball podcast, License to Ball, where certified ballers play. Leave us a rating and review. Don't touch that dial. Who am I kidding? This is the Internet. Keep rocking with License to Ball. And now back with your host, Hip Hop.
This is Caleb Banks.
This interview is sponsored by SUV TV Experience Sports live streams, original content, highlights, and more.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined. So y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to. I'm going to answer with the same answer, so y'all can shoot if y'all please. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get
I want to welcome Coach AJ from ALT 16 and under on the show. Has one of the up-and-coming hottest teams on the circuit right now, especially independent. Man, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I can't complain at all, man. I'm just happy to have you on there. We've been playing a little bit of tag and trying to get this done because both of us in the gym and we covering these kids. You coaching the kids, I'm covering these kids. So it's heck to get anybody's schedule together, man. But I appreciate you joining the show, man.
No problem. People just want to invite me, man. You've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, can you say that again? Because people think I'm new at this.
Nah, you've been doing this for a minute, man. That was back playing here. You've been doing this.
You know, the funny thing about it, somebody told me, they said, hey, one day, just keep doing what you're doing. One day they'll know who you are and more people will follow you. And I had to laugh. But like, you understand, Jim Ryder Cider has solid, true followers and fans. A lot of people who follow these accounts, they just follow the account. People follow my account like basketball, they gym rats. And it's like the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, there for a minute, man. Much respect.
I appreciate that, man. That's a big up, so I appreciate you giving that to me, man. So let's talk about your team, man. What you gonna say now? You gonna say something?
I'm just saying, yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Oh, okay, let's dive into this team of yours, man. Let's talk about you got like a real solid four nucleus. You got three people really caught my eye Saturday on there. You know, you got Zion and Alex and Zach really caught my eye. You got more players in your team than that, but that's the really guys really caught my eye. So people haven't seen them play, and it's gonna be the live period next week. Coach is gonna check this out. So let's give people like a introduction of your team, man. What they're gonna be watching next week in the live period.
Yes, sir. As you know, ALT 16, like you said, them three guys, they're a very important piece, along with, you know, got some other pieces as well, but them three, they're very consistent in what we do and how they play. They're very consistent. Starting out with Zion, he's one of the guys I have for about 3 years now. He's got better each year I coach him, I must say, which is respect to him for doing that and allowing himself to grow. He just, I like to call him a bully, man. Zion, I mean, he's a bully, man. He's going to bully you, man. He's going to force his way to the basket. He's going to play defense. He's going to take on challenges. You know, if it's a top down team, he comes in the huddle and say, Coach, I want help. Let me get him, Coach. You know, sometimes I will get him, sometimes I don't, depending on how intense it is, because he'll go out there, he'll rough somebody up. You know, so sometimes I gotta calm him down. But for the most part, Zion, man, he's a very good kid, very coachable, and he has a upside to him. That's kind of our leader. I like to call him our leader of the AOT team, starting out with him.
Gotcha. Why? It's a sidebar note. Why pretty much every player in basketball named Zion is big and athletic for their position?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea, man. That's
Have you noticed
question,
that?
Man. Most of the kids I know named Zion, they athletic, man. They built. Most of the while they built.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Just I guess a
That's
name
cool.
take on a persona and just.
You got something going on with that name.
Mm-hmm. So let's go to the next one. Let's talk about Alex Lowry. That's one of my out of all them. I like those kids, but how he plays, he's like one of my favorite players on your team. Let's talk about him.
Alex, man, he's a first year kid, man. For me, first year kid out of Tennessee. And the funny thing is, man, he's been out playing. He's not been playing basketball for about, I think, a year and a half. His first year back after a year and a half. He had back injuries and everything, so he wasn't even playing. So he's just now getting back in shape and getting the hang of basketball and toughness. Our schedule wise, who he's going up against, it's completely different than what he has seen before. So he's adjusting game by game, week by week, and he's took him a big challenge. He has a lot of upside to him. So he has a lot of upside to him. So whatever I say or needs to be done, Alex, yes sir, no sir, got it. And, he puts in a lot of work. He can shoot it. He can drive. He has the ability to put it on the ground. And unfortunately, on my team, he kind of plays out of position because we kind of small. So sometimes we like that. We don't like to say 5 men or post man. We like to just call it outside down low players. So we don't like to stay for each other's 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s because all our positions are interchangeable when it comes down to it. But Alex, he's one of our key guys, and he's gonna get better. He's definitely a name to watch out for.
Yeah, his style of play is what the next 2 levels are looking for. I'm not saying he gonna get to the epitome of the league. It's remained to be seen, but at the next level, college level, I think he's a college player. The question is, what level can he play on? And that's remained to be seen. But his skill level and what he does at his size, because he was like 6'7".
Yeah, he's about 6'7", 6'7" and long.
Okay, yeah, I like how he stroked that 3 a lot. See the flow. I really like. I ain't figure out. He kind of remind me a little bit. He not doing the. I don't see the handles, and he ain't fading away. But it kind of remind me a little bit of a Baby Dirk, a little bit.
Baby Dirk.
Uh-huh.
Little Baby Dirk. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Alex, man, he's so unique in skill set, man, because he was a guard. He had a growth spurt. So when he had that growth spurt, he's just now learning to play with his height. He's how you learn how to use his height week by week. So his outside game is something he always had. So now we working on him putting him on the floor better and making moves off the dribble and pull-up game. So that's his next step in my eyes.
Sound good to me. Well, let's talk about Mr. Harden. Was Zach Harden? Let's talk about him.
Yes, sir. My boy Zach, he out of Newton County. Shout out to Newton County, and they always produce tough guard. And he's a guy that just joined our team probably 2 weeks ago. It's surprised nobody wanted him, man. When I first seen him, he came and played with us, practice with us.
No way.
No, like how's he not playing on the
Game Elite can use him right now.
Sir?
Game Elite can use him right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, and he's just an athlete. When you look at him, he kind of reminds you of a football player, the way he plays and reacts to off-ball situation, on-ball situation. He's aware of the next play, what's going to happen next. And he's a strong, physical guy. He likes to rebound. He can rebound real good. And Zach, man, he's pretty good for our team, man. I really like what I'm getting out of Zach so far this season.
So coming on the Licensed Ball podcast, man, is it what you expected?
It definitely is. I mean, I know seeing you when I was growing up, and I always seen you around filming the Jaylen Browns, and you've been around the game release worldwide for a minute when they first started doing this thing. And you was always around and putting people on the spot. You know, when nobody else knew about this kid, you was always the main one that filmed them and recorded them and put them out there so other people could see. So, like I said, much respect to you, and keep doing what you're doing.
How can they find AOT 16 and under? How can they follow y'all on social media and keep up with your players, the coaches want?
We got a Twitter page called AOT 2025 page. We're working on the Instagram right now with our we getting a guy for our Instagram to get things out there. But for right now, we got our AOT 2025 Twitter page where you can find all schedule wise and our games, how people doing in games, update that week by week.
Gotcha. Sounds good to me, man. I want to appreciate you, Coach AJ, for coming on the show, man. We're gonna put some more stuff out on your kids and promote your kids some more. Where can the coaches find you this week? This upcoming week?
My Instagram is I'm Coach AJ on Instagram. Twitter is the same thing. I'm Coach AJ on Twitter. So Instagram, Twitter, so you basically find me. I don't really tweet much, or other than basketball, or my players whenever they get mentioned, I'll retweet it. But if you want to follow up on me, and if you want to get in development training, take your kids, and help out our program, develop wise, or whatever the case may be, just reach out to me. And in that nature, I also want to shout out. I know we just joined us this week, but Cam, we got a guy named Cam on our team, Cameron. He's from Tobrook. Shout out to him, man. He's another name to look out for. Talk about names to look out for.
He's gonna
be a big name. He's gonna be a big name to look out for.
He kind of remind me of a small man version of Durant a little bit how you play. A poor man's version of Durant, smaller version. Cause Durant's 7 feet. But
oh yeah.
Where y'all will be playing this weekend? Where y'all be playing?
Live here, we'll be in the Sean event, on the radar event here in Georgia. So we'll be here for Sean event for the live period.
Okay, sounds good, man. Till next time, take care, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that again.
All right, no problem.